Hey guys, and welcome back to another Christmas review. I am very excited to talk about the building I have for y'all today. This is the 2022 Lemax Santa's Rooftop Bash. This is another one of the buildings Lemax sent me for becoming an influencer, and of all the ones I got, this was the one I was most anticipating. So on to the review. Santa's Rooftop Bash, like I mentioned, is a new for 2022 building, and it is part of the Santa's Wonderland theme, which for those of you who don't know, is basically Lemax's take on the North Pole theme with Santa, Mrs. Claus, elves, and it's one of the themes Lemax adds to the most every year in their holiday line. So on to the building. This was the holiday piece that really stood out to me whenever it was first announced. This piece really hit me in the holiday feels, as it reminds me a lot of those Christmas gatherings, parties I go to where there be vibrant decorations and festivities, people exchanging gifts, sipping hot cocoa. It's a piece that, just looking at it, gives me the warm holiday feels, nostalgic feels. And something else that I think is very cool about the theme of this piece is, of course, it goes with the Santa Wonderland theme, but I think that it would actually go good in a neighborhood scene, as it looks like a townhome that's been decorated for the holidays. And I actually want to use it for that at some point, because as you all know, I love the Christmas neighborhood theme. In fact, you will be seeing several reviews in the near future talking about some retired Christmas Lane buildings from Department 56. So yeah, I feel like this piece would work well with that, and because of that, it's right up my alley. So as you can see, this is a very vibrant building. This is one of the showcase pieces of this year's lineup. It's got lots of animation and lights on it. So actually, let's get into the animation here. So the first thing is, you have this dog at the very bottom who will move from side to side. You have Santa here at the very front, who he moves back and forth underneath the porch lights. You've got this reindeer on top of Santa who moves back and forth from the doorway. You've also got these elves that are rotating through the upper part of the building, and I love the little internal scene that it's got for it. Really, really nice how that's done. You also, on the top right of the building, you have the characters that are going around this Christmas tree that have flashing lights on it. They rotate around as a snowman, reindeer, and an elf. And then on the very top of the building, you have the snowman that circle, which, by the way, this piece comes detached. You have to install this onto the top. That's all the assembly you need on this piece. Talk about some of the details. Like I mentioned, you got the Christmas tree, got various candy canes. I love all the elves that they put in this building. As you can see, there's elves all around the building on the side, and even in other parts of it. You, of course, have the big Santa's Rooftop Bash sign that looks great. And like I mentioned, I love the internals of where the rotating elves are. I think that's great. So yeah, guys, I love this piece. This is one that, again, like I mentioned, really hits me in the holiday feels. I'm very happy to have this, and I can't wait to eventually use it in a display. Probably not going to be using it in this year's display, but I will at some point. Absolutely love this piece. I think this one's fantastic. Alright, guys, so that's going to do it for my next Christmas review, or my current one. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm very happy to be doing these holiday reviews. I think they've all been a lot of fun to talk about thus far. And to tease what I'm going to talk about next time, we are going to go make some Christmas arts and crafts. So until then, thank you all so much for watching, and here is the Santa's Rooftop Bash with the lights and sound.